AI is cropping into the space that we thought that, oh no, that's just creative fields. But it turns out that AI is even more creative in some sense. It's like AI can't do music now. You can't. What in the future, like the people that are topping the billboards are one like popular AI, let's say Japs AI. Before I wanted to start with AI, I wanted to know what we are preparing to do. I don't know when we begin bricklayer after AI is my job. Because let me confess to you guys that, although I'm joking, I have not written a commit message in 6 months. Because what I do is that after I write on my thing, because I'm always like, okay, there's an experimental feature on GitHub that allows you to generate commit message with OpenAI. So literally to describe all what you did. And that's what I've been doing. And like anytime like Femi, I'm sure Femi does not know. Anytime Femi reads my commit PI, it's always like, it looks good to me. Let me it's not like it describes me and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, that's AI enabling me to do my job, right? Like it's not like just to describe it. But like, do you guys see any potential? It's just me like, I mean, we're out of jobs. Like, we will not have anything to do soon.
Well, as an upcoming web dev, coding is not like one of my passion. Like, oh, I just love coding and all. Like, I'm just doing coding for the fun of it, for the phase of it, probably for the money. Like, then I just like abandon coding. If AI comes around, fine. If AI doesn't come, fine. All depends for tech guys.
Okay, what about you guys that have a lot of stake in it? Like, it's true. Are you making money with coding yet?
No, not yet.
Alright, let me see what like you guys think.
Well, I believe that AI is another software.
Mm.
So more AI, more jobs for software engineers.
That's actually a point of view I've never heard before.
That's
a nice point of view.
That's a nice point.
What was the point of view for that?
No, so I really don't think AI can take over in development. No, it's software engineer's job.
Correct.
Because it's like everything is a tool. You understand? To just make your life easier as a dev. Do you think about it like that?
Well, of course, there are some things that maybe you want to quickly do, like a POC of a particular idea. Right? You can use AI to do that. But like, if you want to create a software, because of course, this AI, what AI do is it generates all these bunch of codes, right?
Mm.
And in software engineering, the more level of abstraction that you have, right, the how I put it, performance-wise is going to affect your software, right? Yeah. So for POC, for proof of concept, of a particular idea, I think AI will do well in that area. But building real software,
AI is not going to do. Oh, let me give you a counter to that. Right? I feel like the problem with AI is that it does not understand the full context of a code base. I feel like once it does, we need to do more, right? For example, like there was this very redundant task I was asked to do, like analytics. Like they had the bunch of analytics for me to do, and it was I was able to generate code for a particular file.
What you call it redundant?
It was redundant because what happened was that like, they'll say, what's called track this analytics, track that, and it was the same thing. We're just writing the same structure of code or to track this monitoring and put it within the code base. So it's like I had to just do a lot of functions that we saw looked at like, so I had to use AI to do something like that. But the problem is that you can't do all that code be like, you can't tell the AI to put it in this particular code base because that's on another file that AI is not aware of. So I feel like, so within the context of, let's say you open the ChatGPT app, you just understand the context of what you give it, right? But what if the AI already knows your code base and loaded into memory? It can know everything within that file. So I feel like you need to build, it's not like the AI will do it for you, but I feel like you can have the AI stop, like go into that file, it knows where that particular file is, like you understand the code base structure. But we don't have that. I feel like if we have that, like.
No, I don't agree with that.
But do you understand what I mean?
I understand what you mean, but I don't agree with that because for example, as a software engineer, you need foresight, especially when you're building industrial applications. Yeah, you need foresight that I don't think AI presently or like maybe in the next 5 years will have. You get there are trade-offs you need to weigh, and you can only weigh those trade-offs from a human's point of view or experience. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. So it's so in terms of like AI, I've used it a bit in work to kind of understand. So
All these confessions
the power
are
of what you
coming
can
out
get. AI now is looking for trouble.
Exactly.
So the power of what you get is based on the power of what you input. If what you input isn't good, if you can't query properly, you're not going to be getting a very good
Like
result.
prompt engineering, right?
Yeah, prompt engineering. So I thought prompt engineering was kind of redundant for a while
Yeah.
until I heard somebody's approach. So he said he asked the AI a question, but then he said you just ask the AI a question and you ask it to give it like a response. One of the things they do in prompt engineering is they ask the AI to actually relay what it understands from the prompts.
Oh, okay.
So from there you're trying to okay, he's on the way, or he's not on the way, or he has missed some things. So from there you can like rebuild, you can add some more detail and make it like get a better result. So I guess it's based on your inputs. Good inputs, good result. Bad inputs, well, bad
Garbage in, garbage
results.
out.
Garbage correct, yeah.
Nice.
For you guys are talking about software engineering and software developer. In terms of the forefront of the industry, what sections or what industry do you think is there? Do you think it's like blockchain? Like, what do you think is the future of this industry? Do you think it's blockchain? Do you think it's metaverse, for example? Like, and we'll get into crypto, but I want to know what you guys think. Like, what are you guys excited about in the tech industry? Like, do you think it's going to be blockchain that we're going to have apps on blockchain? Or you think it's the metaverse, or like, what do you guys think is the future?
Well, me, I think that software will get more smarter in terms of the work that we use software to do, right?
Give like a scenario, like
Right now, we are looking at self-driving cars,
Oh, yeah.
right? And self-driving cars are run by software, right? So that is the future that me I'm seeing, right? I'm saying that all these menial jobs and work no longer will cease to exist in the future, and those work will be taken over by robots.
But you don't think software engineering is one of them, Abby? Because the AI uses software
In
itself.
fact,
I get
the works that software engineers are going to do in the
be
future
crazy.
is going to be very, very crazy.
yeah.
Very, very crazy.
So
So I also want you guys to know that software engineering is not just a job.
Yeah.
It's an art, right?
I
That has
These are you know
both
people that
sides.
love it.
So I want to talk about like AI replacing jobs and stuff like that. You know, back in the 90s or in the early 2000s, they used to be like, oh, there are these redundant or factory jobs that AI, robots and stuff are going to replace. Like, you should go into the creative fields, like, oh, being able to compose a poem, being able to like do artwork and stuff like that. But now we've seen that even AI is creeping up those spaces. In fact, AI have taken more content creator, like content writer jobs than it has taken more factory worker job. In terms of like, and people that do art, it's like AI is cropping into the space that we thought that, oh no, that's just creative fields. But it turns out that AI is even more creative in some sense. It's like, what is the foresight that we're not seeing that in terms of, oh, we think AI is not going to, let's say, oh, I'm even thinking of music in some sense, like, we are saying, oh, let's say, oh, AI can't do music now, okay, you can't. What in the future, like the people that are topping the billboards are one like popular AI, like, let's say Japs AI, or someone with the AI that is not top
that's
streamer, like art music that is. Do you get like we've not talked about that AI coming into creative fields and coming as capturing it.
Well, again, it's input and output situation. So currently, even right now, legislation is being brought up against AI, and whatever we have right now in AI was not generated. It's basically somebody's data
Of course.
that was taken. In fact, if we're being honest, it was taken without permission. But because well, everything on the internet is free for all, that's why.
But the AI deduced from that data, so you can tell, okay, human being, right? Human being is almost like not even that. All through your lifetime, all the data you gathered, you are sort of bringing a genuine, what is it called, interpretation of that data, and you can say, oh, that's your work of art. So do you know, ChatGPT guys, those OpenAI guys, they launched a branch of their what is it called, of their company called, I don't know what they call it, but what they do is that they would, if you generate something in OpenAI, right, and it gives you a prompt and someone copyrights you, they will pay your legal fees and fight for you to say that that work of art was actually genuine because it was generated by AI that deduced from data. It's not like what is it called, plagiarize someone's work. It was an actual like genuine output from what it deduced, just like what humans do. So they have a department now where anybody that gets any copyright claim from an AI content will be like, no, like they would literally fight it in the court.
I think I heard that, and yeah, I don't think that will fly for a long time, Sha. they are basically saying they are going to, in legal battles, it's a game of who has more money and who can last longer. So they are basically saying they will start at your back. Well, for me, I know like governments and some like maybe the European Union, they will probably fight against that because at the end of the day, it's still somebody's intellectual property and they still have a right to like say it was stolen. Even amongst human beings, have you not seen musicians that they claim to write, they wrote a song and we can almost all of us can say, okay, I mean it's not the same, and people still say, guy, you stole my song, you like plagiarized my song, you took, and even though you could say it's inspiration, somebody owns it, and as far as I can still prove that, but beyond all that, he's the owner, like he's the person that created it. We're still going to have that
Think
issue.
about it like that. There's sort of philosophical gap and problem.
Okay, like there's a spiral in ways like anybody can claim stuff like
Yeah.
What does anybody really
What is
do,
the limit?
to be honest? Because when we are born, right, I'm a musician. I've gathered a lot of
Inspiration from several
other musicians, data, style of play, approach, method, execution. That's maybe I now have my own approach,
Unique
execution to it. But the truth of the matter is, I will not say that I didn't copy stuff from people.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're talking about, oh, guy, you took my stuff, like, to be factual, safe. You were born empty, like, you took my stuff.
Yeah, there's a more like philosophical and broader approach. I'm not sure we can cover it, and there's a legal.
No, but I don't think that point of view really stands because the amount of effort that went into generating something is something that should be considered as well.
Okay.
You understand? I mean, thinking about it from there, true. Nothing is really new. You know? Things have just been built upon, but the amount of effort that went into it, it's like somebody could spend their life, and then you want to steal that thing, you find it.
Oh no, it's not that extreme. That there's that extreme where someone does something like that.
And wants to steal your stuff. It's more like okay, let me give you an example. Ed Sheeran was sued by the estate of Marvin Gaye, right? And there's this song, there's an old Marvin Gaye song, right? But you know this popular Ed Sheeran song, people fall in love in mysterious ways. But like literally what happened was that they were suing him because he used the same chord progression. I don't know if you guys are musicians, if you know what that means. It means like they were using the same
guitar, right?
and what we are doing in what the Ed Sheeran leaders we are doing in chord that like I will name you 100 songs in the past 50 years that that's the same chord progression. Why did they go and sue them? And why they don't sue them? Because Ed Sheeran is a billionaire. I don't know, like you get, so it's like a way for them to get money from me. To be like, oh, this is, but even before the guy wrote that song, there are other people that have used it as fan for him, but they don't sue him. You get, so I get what you're saying.